Hi, welcome back to Repairing Lawnmowers for Profit. In this quick video I'm going to drag a couple of lawnmowers out the garage that have been sat for around 6 months now without being started. I'm going to do a cold start on a Honda lawnmower. I'm going to do a cold start on a Briggs and Stratton 500E lawnmower as well. So let's see how they start up after they've been stored over winter. I'm going to just drag this mass part out. This has got a 500E Briggs and Stratton engine on. I haven't run this for about, I don't know, probably August last year, if you remember. Over here in Britain it was really hot and everybody's grass was kind of dead. It was brown everywhere. So these are brilliant, by the way, these quick release handles. Look at that, absolutely fantastic. Clip that over there, clip that over there, and we're ready. So this is my own lawnmower. This is a mass port. This was actually Australian. It doesn't actually have a handle on in the kill switch. It's just got the kill switch down here, which is incorporated with this throttle. So once you move it to the right position, it disengages it, which is not that safe if you've got pets or young kids or anything like that. But it can be really good to use, can this lawnmower? It can be really easy to start, usually. But it's been in the garage for a long time, really. So let's just check there's some fuel in it. I'm just going to pull these lawnmowers over and just see how they start after winter. I mean, they have been stored in my garage, but it's only a, you know, it's only a prefab garage. It's pretty cold in there. There's no heating or anything. So I'll put the camera on the tripod and let's see if it starts up. If you actually look on my website, which is repairlawnmowersforprofit.com, there's actually a whole article on there on how to get your lawnmower started after winter if you're having problems doing that. I'll link to that actual article in the description of this video. So if you're having trouble with cold starting a lawnmower after winter, I do suggest you read the article. The link is in the description. So let's try this. This has got a primer on this side. Give that a few goes. I can't remember which is throttle and which is the other way around, so let's try it anyway. Let's try moving this throttle to the other end. This isn't a good start for the Briggs, so I'll give it a few more primes. So it's been sat a long time, this. I haven't started them up at all. I reckon 8 out of 10 for the Briggs. I've actually got another one here that I haven't started up for a bit. I'm actually going to film a video on this one in a minute. One of the other ones anyway. I'm just out here, I'm going to film a few videos, so let's try this. This is a 450E and this has been sat in the garage for the same amount of time, so I think this has got a primer on. Kind of new. The newer style Briggs and Stratton engines these, so let's prime this one a bit. There's no throttle on this, just a safety lever. So let's try this one. Serviced this last year. Right, fantastic. So these Briggs and Stratton 450 and 500E lawnmowers seem to start very well after they've been stored. Now I've got a really old Honda in the garage, so I'm going to drag that out and we'll see how that starts. Now this one, I'm trying to remember if I've serviced it. I don't think I have. I think this started, if I remember rightly, this started and the self-drive didn't work because the belt had come off. And there was something else wrong with it, but I can't remember. Anyway, I got the self-drive working, I got it running. I can't remember, I'll have to look back at the videos myself. It's heavy. You can feel the extra weight of the Honda when you get it out. These are fantastic lawnmowers, these. On the website as well, I've actually written articles about the 8 best walk behind lawnmowers that I would actually choose to buy this summer. I've actually reviewed some lawnmowers and picked out all the ones, and this is certainly one of them. These are fantastic. I mean, the build quality, just how the handle fits together and the way that they push along, you can feel the extra weight. Don't be fooled, by the way, thinking if you get a really lightweight lawnmower like a plastic lawnmower that it'll be great. I've got one here and they're too light. They don't sit down on the grass enough to cut it well. These are fantastic. You know, if you were to look after this, you'd probably get another 20 years out of this. You won't think it looking at it at the minute, but the decks are really solid, and these just start fantastic usually. So once again, let's try it. Make sure there's some petrol in here. We'll cold start this. I think this there's only a little bit in there. I think this ran okay until you turned the throttle down, which could be a sign of wanting the carb serviced, and also it could be a sign of wanting these valves set in, both of which I've got videos on here as well. So don't forget to have a look on my channel. There's probably about 250 videos, so if I don't cover something you want on a Honda on this video, just go to my channel and have a look. It might be able to help you out, or leave me a comment in the comments section. So let's try this Honda. There's a fuel tap on the Hondas at this side, which is really handy when it comes to servicing a carburettor. So I'll turn that on, and in fairness to this, I will leave it running for a bit just to let the fuel get through. What year is this? This is, see if there's a year on. 2005, so 14 years old. So put this onto choke, pull this lever, and let's hope for something good happen. Not a lot. I had this once before. Sometimes it just takes a while to get the fuel to go through and into the carb and running. So right, there's nothing at all there, absolutely nothing. So make sure the cable's plugged in okay, make sure this spiker switch is releasing. I know all that's working fine because I've actually done it myself. And I just remember when I had this lawnmower out last time, I just remember leaving it a few minutes after I turned the fuel on, and it just started up fine. So I'll give it one more go, and if not, I'll drop a bit more fuel in this. There's a sign of life there, wasn't there? So it's fine until I turn the actual onto the slower speed there. So let's try that again. I've got it running anyway. If you have a Honda lawnmower, don't forget, if you put it away for storage, there's actually a fuel tap on the other side you need to turn on. Don't forget, otherwise I'll be buying it from you and turning it on and selling it for profit. So that's running fine at full revs, but it's struggling when you try and put it onto idle or slow it down. That's definitely a sign of wanting the valve set and the carburettor service. That will definitely sort that out. If I was to purchase one this year, I would still buy this Honda Easy lawnmower. If you've got a garden that's, I would suggest, that's about the size, I mean mine's not this size, but about the size of a tennis court, I would suggest buying one of these lawnmowers without a self-drive on it. Well, the reason I say that is because once the self-drive fails on one of these, if you try and go backwards, what happens is these wheels lock and you end up skidding across your grass. Now if you buy one, if you can manage without a self-drive and you can get this set up here, you can actually have one of these. And I reckon if you service this every year or every couple of years, depending on how much you use it, I actually think this lawnmower could last a lifetime. I really do think that. It's so well built. And this has overhead valves on it as well. It's got overhead cam on here, so you can alter the valve, so when it wears you can actually set these. On a Briggs and Stratton flathead engine you can't set the valves very easily. It is possible, but you need a few specialist tools. You have to start grinding stems and setting, you know, clearances, which is quite difficult. On here they actually have an adjustment, so if you're thinking of buying another lawnmower and you want it to last a long time, try and get one of these ones with the overhead valves on here. These have all got them on. So this Honda wants servicing, but you know, it's a little bit tatty. I could make a really good job of that, or I could just sell it. I could put the grass box on it, clean it up, and I could list it as starts, runs, cuts, fine, bit tatty. People who use these, particularly gardeners, know that these lawnmowers last a long time. So there's a few cold starts there. I'm going to film a video on this one in a minute. This was running a bit lumpy. I've just refurbished this one. It's had a bit of a paint up as well. As you can see here, that was just running a bit lumpy. I'm going to show you how you can alter the idle speed on these as well in the next video that I do. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're thinking of doing so, just hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon. Please, any more advice you might need, post in the comment section, or take a look at my website, which is repairlawnmowersforprofit.com. I have reviews of the 8 best water behind lawnmowers, how to cut your grass when it's wet, you know, Briggs and Stratton, how to service a Briggs and Stratton engine. I've got all sorts on there. I think there's about 32 articles on there, and I also have my parts store on there if you want any genuine spare parts that aren't going to cause you further problems. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Click subscribe if you like me, and all my subscribers so far, thank you so much. Got about 7,000 now I think, so that's great. And I'll do a shout out as well. There's a really good channel just started up on YouTube, and I'm all for helping everybody out, so check out Mix Mowers. I'll link to that in the description of this video as well. He's having a go at doing some servicing. He's doing some great videos as well and taking the time to help people out. So thanks for watching. See you next time.